Okay, for this battle, we have 3 Skaven armies against my Dwarf army. And we have a Kislev army coming in. Well, technically a Kislev garrison. Now, luckily, I'm playing with some mods. One of them is a garrison mod where every building that you build will give you at least 1 extra unit. I think just 1 extra unit, actually. So the Kislev garrison is a little bit bigger than normal. Now, for my army, of course, I'm being a good dwarf player and cornering the map. Of course, Skaven can just straight up cheat and put in units wherever they want. But they're just clan rats, so they're gonna lose leadership pretty quickly. It's a good reminder for me to take off my Quarrelers from skirmish. Quarrelers are decent. They can hold their own for a little bit of time. Now, like I said, I am playing with mods. I'm playing with every lord, every hero, and eventually level up to get some bodyguards, so they'll have a little extra, you know, 5 extra long beards. Isn't gonna, you know, make or break a game, but it has a nice little variety. However, some look like it has like a full unit of what are this, Iron Drakes? That's pretty cool. And then what does my Rune Lord get? Oh, Iron Breakers, nice. Yeah, Iron Breakers. That does help out. What does my Engineer have? Some Thunderbusts, Thunderers, yeah. Some extra Thunderers, that's nice. Not gonna lie, I like these new Slayer Pirates. Really handy to have a little extra range and melee options. Kind of makes them a little bit more versatile. And looks like some of the extra armies are coming in. For whatever reason, I tried to shoot this lord, but my helicopters weren't really shooting him, so I kept on switching to infantry, which is probably the better unit to shoot. But for whatever reason, the computer AI, I've noticed when they have multiple armies, they tend to like to gather up and then attack you. So they tend to just kind of stay there, not really do much, which is fine. That'll allow my grudge throwers to kind of pepper them a little bit. They are coming in. Looks like they have some healing abilities. They have they have some artillery of their own. It's like Kislev is coming in. From what I remember in this battle, they kind of all pile into one big group, and then they don't know what to do until they get attacked, and then they kind of start doing what they should be doing.
Take not one step backwards, comrades!
Love the war horns there. That's right. One of my artillery pieces has the upgrade to where it has explosive shells or whatever you want to call it. I don't think it does more damage, but it does it does add -8 leadership. Okay, they're still shooting infantry units. They're clan rats, so it's not like they're Skaven slaves or anything like that. Clan rats with shields. Oh yeah, they start shooting at my helicopter. My gyrocopter unit. And it does some decent damage. I guess I don't notice it right away. Okay, yeah, let's take a closer look at the Kislev army. I didn't have the luxury of time, but I don't think I could have won this battle without this garrison army helping me out. I I did not get to control them, but that was kind of part of the fun to kind of see two different computer AI go at one another. And I think they at least keep one army busy, or at least one army worth of units. They keep on sending more and more units over. And then finally, well, eventually they get taken out. And the whole time while Kislev is fighting, I'm also fighting. And I don't want to ruin it, but it was a long battle, and there was several times where I was thinking I should just see if I can retreat all my units since they're so close to the edge of the map. But I was like, you know what? This is a new-ish army. Let's just take the Skaven for all that they're worth, and if this army dies, I will just make a new army. So we will see after this battle ends if I had to make a new army or not. So I get a few decent kills while they're coming towards me. My gyrocopters are doing their best to kind of get rid of artillery one by one, but the enemy gets to use their artillery against me for a bit of time. Looks like we're gonna have first contact to the front lines here. Yeah, that beast just, oh, that huge monstrous guy just ripped through my lines. So I send in my lords and my heroes to kind of help buff up the front lines, have my range units shoot into the enemy. Artillery's coming down, it's just becoming hectic. I like his little mohawk piece of metal there for his helmet. So yeah, the Skaven are, you know, they're more cheap than Dwarf units, but because they're cheaper, there's a lot more of them. I think it was like 4,000, yeah, about 4,000 to 2,000. So for every Dwarf, there's at least 2 rats. And they had a decent army. They got the rattling guns, they have tons of heroes and lords, and those monstrous enemies, some artillery, which my gyrocopter is taking out. Took out one unit, taking out this unit. How was Kislev doing? They're holding up, but these monstrous units getting a flank is not a good sign. But again, they were able to not only take out some units, but also keep at least like a whole army worth of units busy. And as we kill units, more units come in, right? So this game, if you zoom in and just appreciate the battles, totally worth it.
Let me split you in twain.
Yeah, those monstrous rats really, man, they really did a number on my army. All right, he lost leadership. He's running away. Looks like my own dwarf units are running away a little bit. I think they got a decent flank on me, and I had to use my lord to get rid of them real quick. Oh yeah, I think it was a lord or a hero over there. It's like a lord. Want to make sure he gets off the map so that he doesn't keep on going in this battle. Got some storm vermin. Definitely a upper tier Skaven unit. Corlers are not the best to handle them, but they'll do a lot better than the grudge throwers. And they'll just have to hold long enough so that I can get a flank shot on them. But when you're dealing with so many Skaven, kind of just have to make do. They have so many lords and heroes. It just seem to be never ending. My gyrocopters, just with all the stuff going on, I kept on forgetting about them, but I will eventually remember. Yeah, there we go. There, I'm moving them. I basically just try to use them to pick off units that are kind of by themselves to make sure that they keep on running off the map. What are these called again? Rat ogres? They had several units of rat ogres and definitely made the battle difficult. Oh, these guys are running away. Okay. Yeah, the pirate slayer is definitely helpful in holding the front line and getting some shots off when the front line got a little bit better. Right now I'm using this unit to kind of pepper up some incoming units. Yeah, my front line is basically gone. I'm using pirate slayers and corlers at this point just to hold the front line. Thank goodness I have 3 heroes that are able to help keep the enemy busy, and they're super tanky, so they were able to hold their own there. Alright, and I didn't watch them too much, but Kislev eventually gets taken out, and so this army here slowly trickles in, and luckily they just trickle in. They don't form a nice blob and come in. Because they trickle in, I'm able to kind of focus them down with range as they come in, which really helps reduce their numbers. I think I had one hero lose enough leadership where he ran off the map. Unfortunately, this army is not the legendary lord, so I'm not able to call in the Spirit of Grundy. If I was able to do that with this army, that would have been super helpful. The rats keep on running away because they have low leadership, but then they get enough back before they get off the map, and then they run back here. That seems to be an ongoing thing, but luckily since I have so much range, I can make use of that and kind of pick them off as they come back and forth. Oh, had some units. That's right, they had some units. Flank. They just kept on going for my grudge throwers, which honestly, that's probably a good move. I was definitely using those grudge throwers. Good, one of their lords is getting low. Those rat dog looking things. I did, I don't know if I lost the squad, but I definitely had at least 1 or 2 squads run off the map during this battle. I am playing with mods. Go ahead and check the description. If you're enjoying these battles, please like and subscribe if you haven't done already. It really helps out the channel. And it's free to do so. Oh yeah, these poison wind gobblers. Yeah, these and the rattling guns. You gotta make sure you take them out, or both of those units will just decimate an army. Plague monks, another high tier unit. Although these guys are ranged, I just had to use my engineer to hold some units down so that I can range them. And although some of my dwarves ran away, they eventually got their leadership back and came back. Dwarves holding the front line. Got some warp fire guys, but they get targeted by my artillery. And again, luckily this army was trickling in 1 or 2 units at a time, which really helped out with my range and whatnot. Alright, at this point, things kind of calmed down. It's still not looking good for me, but at least I'm not getting attacked by 3 different sides. So I'm able to use my range units, which is basically what I have left right now, is just a few range units, and they're all pretty well damaged. But when I use them combined, and I focus them all in one unit, including my gyrocopters and artillery, I can just focus on one unit, one enemy unit at a time. And take them out. As I kill units and units run off the map, more units come in on the sides. I guess there was a limit on how many units could be on the map at one time or something. Yeah, the number of Skaven keep on rising. It used to be 4,000, now it's 4,400. So there's definitely some extra units coming in. For example, I think some artillery pieces. Some more plague monks. But yeah, thank goodness for that Kislev settlement. I don't think I could have done it without them. Mark this day in the book. But yeah, 3 armies versus my 1 army. My 1 army got really damaged, and the enemy, my allied garrison took heavy damage. But we were able to repel that amount of Skaven, so I'm pretty happy about that. Then at this point, think we pretty much removed majority of the enemies from the field. We have some random units here and there that kind of came in at the end. Oh.
Should we run, please?
Should we run? Telling all my units to hang back, make the enemy artillery come to me. And without any heroes or lords, I think their leadership pretty much goes down pretty darn quick. Yeah, several times in this fight, it gave me a 30% chance to win. Looks like now I have like a 60 to 70% chance to win. They do have 3 artillery pieces, but I think that's about it that they have on the field. I guess they do have some units that could get their leadership back, but I don't think it does. I don't think they get their leadership back. I'm surprised these artillery units have that much leadership. But with some explosive grudge stones, man, that was kind of a tongue twister. We take them out, and once they start taking some damage, they lose their leadership pretty quick. There they go. That was the end of the battle. We were able to take on, I guess, those 3 versus 2. But yeah, that was the battle. Hope you enjoyed it. That was a long one for me. And that was a tough one. There was multiple times where I was thinking, all right, do I need to click my whole army and just tell them to run away and just lick our wounds? But we were able to beat it.